Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Western Racing. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Series 2 of the Spin Master Monster Jam Zombie vs. Hunter 2-packs. Alrighty, everybody. How y'all doing? Great to be back. You know, last time we looked at a Spin Master Monster Jam video, we took a look at the Fire and Ice All-Star series of vehicles, which that gave us a 2-pack thing, you know. God. Sorry, I had an anatomy test today and my brain's a little fried. Anyway. Yes, last Spin Master video we looked at 4 trucks in total. It was 2-packs for the Fire and Ice All-Star Series. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2020 All-Star Series. It changes every year. 2019 was Fire and Ice, 2020 was Zombie vs. Hunter, 2021 was Gears and Galaxies, 2023 was Surf and Turf. No, 2022 was Surf and Earth, or Earth and Surf, or whatever it was called. And then 2023, this year, was Nitro Neon. 2024, I don't know what they're going to do for 2024, but like I usually do, I usually guess. 2024 All-Star Series, I am genuinely thinking they're going to do something alien related. So I'm thinking like an Army versus Alien kind of series, which would be really flippin' cool. And I hope they do that, because that would be neat. That would give us like trucks like Doomsday, NEA Police. We could get all sorts of cool trucks out of that series if they decided to follow through with it. But they probably won't, and they probably won't make that series. But that's whatever. I also think like a zombie or like not like a zombie apocalypse, like a nuclear meltdown and cyborgs one would be really cool. I think Jam Customs Official came up with that idea. When he did that, he created Cyborg, Mohawk Warrior, and of course OCD Meltdown would fit into that series perfectly. But that is besides the point. Yeah. So far, we've been seeing a lot of Nitro Neon trucks this year, and one of the big things that popped up is that the Nitro Neon's theme is going to be taken to the real world here soon for the Monster Jam Superstar Challenge in Anaheim, California, Angel Stadium, my favorite Monster Jam venue outside of Sam Boyd Stadium. I love Angel Stadium, and I hope they do a World Finals there someday. Angel Stadium is awesome as a Monster Jam venue. Absolutely love it. Anyway, what was the thing I was going to say? Oh yeah, Nitro Neons has been seeing, there's been some pretty cool stuff popping up with Nitro Neons. We know it's coming to the real world as we have seen Megalodon Neon appeared in real life at the World Finals, which was really cool. And what has been really getting me excited here and there is to see all these different things that have been popping up. Like we've been getting the toys. If the toys are going to be represented into real life trucks at some point, the first thing that really popped up into people's heads was Sparkle Smash on Team Neon. Are we going to get to see Sparkle Smash in real life? I think so, because Feld Entertainment, the owners of Monster Jam, bought the rights to the Sparkle Smash name recently. So I think we are going to get to see Sparkle Smash come to life at the Superstar Challenge, which is going to be absolutely hype. Another thing that I realized a while back was that they made a Great Clips Mohawk Warrior crew shirt that was green a while back. Now the reason why I'm pointing that out is because the team colors for Team Nitro is green. I keep saying Team Neon, sorry. Megalodon and Sparkle Smash are on Team Nitro. My bad. I noticed there was a green Mohawk Warrior crew shirt. The team colors for Team Nitro is green, and like bright green, bright blue, pink, just like bright neon colors, I guess is what you could say. So what I'm theorizing is that Team Mohawk Warrior is going to be on Team Neon, or sorry, Mohawk Warrior is going to be on Team Neon. And if that happens, call that an awesome prediction, because I nailed that, I think, but I think that's going to happen anyways. But yeah, it's going to be really cool to see where the Nitro Neon series goes, and the fact that these are all becoming real life things is pretty interesting with Sparkle Smash and everything. My predictions, because like we still have like, I think they said they were going to do 4 the Nitro Neon series was really interesting because they're not doing singles for the Nitro Neons. They're only doing double packs, which is really interesting. And my personal input on this is that I believe we're going to get 4 series. I think they said that somewhere. We're going to get 4 series, which means we got 1 series left. I'm not going to bore you with what's in the other 3 series. I'm just going to tell you my predictions for Series 4. I think we're going to see Mohawk Warrior for Team Nitro. Also on Team Nitro, I think we're going to see a truck that I don't think a lot of people are going to be expecting. I think Thunderosaurus is going to make an appearance in there. Maybe not Team Nitro. All I know is that I bet $100 on the table right now, Mohawk Warrior is going to be Team Nitro. I think that's going to happen. But what other like Monster Jam Feldon trucks have we yet to see? I think that Thunderosaurus is going to appear somewhere. I also think the Lucas Oil Stabilizer is going to appear in that series somewhere. Reason being is because I feel like all of the trucks that are going to be participating in the real life event are going to be trucks that are currently in Monster Jam. So that would just make sense to me. And then of course, if they bring like Avenger in there, that would be another cool one to see. So I'm placing my bets. I want to get at least 2 out of 4 correct. For Team Nitro, I think we're going to see Mohawk Warrior and Avenger, and for Team Neon, we're going to see Lucas Oil Stabilizer and Thunderosaurus. That's my guess for the Series 4 of the Nitro Neons. We will see if I am correct though, and if I am right, I'm going to clip this part of the video and post it on every single part of social media I can to point out that I was right and that I am an absolute genius. Anyway, with that aside, the thing that matters the most here, and the reason why you clicked on this video now that we're 6 minutes in, is the Zombie vs. Hunter 2-packs, the 2020 All-Star Series. Fire and Ice and Nitro Neon are so far the only 2 that have, been confirmed to happen, or that are going to happen in real life or have happened in real life. So these trucks never existed in real life. Do want to point that out before we start here. And we're going to start with the lesser of these 2 5-packs, I think, or sorry, 2 2-packs here. The Hunter trucks were really interesting because in Series 1 they were really, really cool, but in Series 2 I feel like the Hunter trucks kind of fell off a little bit. Anyway, here is the first 2-pack that we're going to be looking at here, which is Zombie versus Soldier Fortune. Now, obviously when you have a series called Zombie versus Hunter, it wouldn't make too much sense if you didn't include Zombie right here, because who doesn't love zombies? Everybody loves zombies, right? Anyway, so yeah, obviously you got to include Zombie here in the 2-pack. At some point, Zombie was going to have to be in here. Now, I know what you're thinking. They couldn't have done something special for Zombie. They were going to do something special for Zombie. I'll explain that when we get to it. In fact, Zombie will be the first truck we look at, so I'll get that out of the way. And then, of course, the other truck in here is Soldier Fortune for Team Hunter. A pretty cool truck, not going to lie. I always love the Army-themed trucks. Now, before we open this, I do want to point out the card art here because I don't do this very often. The card art is beautiful. Look at that. Zombie versus Hunter. You get the zombies over here and the hunters over here. The detail that they put into this is insane, but that's not what we're looking at here. We're going to mainly be looking at the trucks today. So without further ado, yeah, I don't want to show off the back. There's nothing important on there. Let's open up the first 2-pack for today's video. Zombie versus Soldier Fortune. And I am excited to get these out of the package. Again, I've had these sitting on my shelves since the year 2020, so getting these out of the package is going to be quite exciting, and I cannot wait for that. So let's start, of course, with Zombie. As I said, we were going to start with Zombie, and then Soldier Fortune we will put off to the side for now and take a look at him here in a little bit. Of course, as I always do, we're going to show off the cards and whatnot, and then we'll pull all that apart later. So here is the card that comes in the box. As you can see, Zombie, Soldier Fortune, and the dirt is respectfully colored for each team. I wish they would have done gray here, but I guess they kind of did gray for the outline, so I don't blame them for not doing a gray color there. That still would have been really cool, just saying, but I get why they didn't do it. Anyway, here's the first truck, Zombie. Now, again, as you're probably saying, why didn't they do anything overwhelmingly special for Zombie? They kind of just went with a basic design and didn't really do much. Well, the reason why is because they actually canceled what was originally meant to take place of this Zombie. And that truck I have actually already reviewed on this channel. That is stiff. I have reviewed the truck, the prototype, if you will. This is what they ended up making, but this truck was originally meant to be this. You guys may recognize this truck from another video that I did. Believe it or not, this truck was meant to take this truck's place, but it got canceled, and then we ended up receiving it later. The main key defining thing here is that if you look, the green slime is consistent on both trucks. the zombie that I just showed you was meant to be this zombie, but it got canceled. So yeah, that happened. Anyway, let's take a look at this zombie, shall we? Just take a look at it up close. We got a gray body, a green roll cage, black chassis, these beautiful lime green tires with these green speckles on them. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. That's really cool. Kind of reminds me of the pear jelly beans, if you know what I mean. And then we've got these blood red, or these like more like almost bright red rims. So the color combination on this truck is really goofy, I'm not gonna lie. Also, green window insert, that's really goofy as well. So yeah, the color combinations on this truck is really silly. As you can see here, we got little plastic inserts for the arms and little plastic inserts for the ears as well, which look absolutely amazing. That is really stiff, oh my God. The detail put into the face is always my favorite part of Zombie. You can see all the blood splatter there. I think that's more blood splatter than usual, if I'm being completely honest with you. The yellow teeth are always one of my favorite details. How much detail they put into those is insane. We got the nose as well. Up here we got the brain, as you can see, and I think my truck has a tampo slide. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Let me show you from this angle. My truck has a tampo slide. I think this entire print is meant to be scooted forward a little bit because the brain does not line up with the top. Thank God it wasn't bad enough to cause, problems. That's still a little frustrating. Anyway, here is Zombie, as you can see there with the splatter. You can see the raised portion of the bed here to have the clothes on it. Monster Jam, back end, Zombie, monsterjam.com. And yeah, there you go. That is the Zombie, which is the first truck in today's video. I forgot to show this off, but these Zombie trucks actually glow under black light really well for some reason, which is really cool. I always love showing off the black light stuff because I always find it really interesting how cool it is. It really gives you a new perspective on some of the stuff that you have in your collection. Anyway, the next truck that we're going to look at here, basically the opponent to the last truck that we looked at, is Soldier Fortune Hunter. Now, Soldier Fortune here is a really cool truck. I don't think I've reviewed a Soldier Fortune before. So this will be the first one I do, technically. But yeah, so basically what we're looking at here is an army green body, almost like an army brown roll cage, a dark gray chassis, concrete gray tires that have these black speckles in them to really make it look like concrete, and then we have brown tires as well. So of course, as we all know, Soldier Fortune is meant to be an army truck. As you can see here, we got Monster Jam, Soldier Fortune, and the American flag right there. The rest of the truck is covered in rust and barbed wire, which looks really cool. I love that. We go up to the front here, you can see the barbed wire across the hood. The hood kind of looks like a Monster Jam logo. I've never noticed that before. That's pretty interesting. Here we go on this side. It is exactly the same, just mirrored. So they really didn't change up the rust patterns or anything. It's just exactly the same. The back end says Soldier Fortune. As you can see, no tail lights, but we do got that barbed wire covering the whole thing. Negative space bar right there as well. And then if you look at the top of the truck, you can see there is rust with the paint underneath there, and the lights are rusted too, which is really cool. Rusted out lights. But anyway, there you go. That is Soldier Fortune for the Team Hunter series. Sorry, I don't know what just happened there. I doubt that this truck will glow under black light, but we'll try it anyway. Turn the light off, and yeah, doesn't. Oh, actually, yes, it does. Weird. So like if you look at the paint kind of lights up a little bit under black light, which is really strange. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I did not expect that, not in the slightest. So there you go. That's Soldier Fortune. Here's the turn. The second and final two-pack for today's video is Monster Mutt Dalmatian Zombie versus Max D Hunter. This one is awesome. I love this one. It is super duper cool. And the The Zombie Dalmatian is absolutely fantastic. I love the way this one turned out. And the Max D is pretty cool as well. However, I wish they would have done something different with the Max D. But yeah, that's whatever. Anyway, one thing that I do want to point out as we go into this one is that I just now noticed this. But have you guys ever noticed that Max D and Monster Mutt Dalmatian have been paired up in a 2-pack for almost every single All-Star series? Have you guys ever noticed that? It's close. It's not all of them, but almost every single one of the All-Star series, these two are paired up together. Why is that? I am very curious now. But yes, that is a detail that I noticed. The other thing I wanted to point out about I am having a rough time today. I don't know what is going on. The other thing I wanted to point out about this 2-pack too is that it has Max D as a hunter truck. Originally, Maximum Destruction was meant to be a zombie truck. In fact, there is a rendering of the art done by the guy who designs these trucks. There is a rendering of Zombie Max D. You know what? I'll even put it on screen for you. That's what we were supposed to get. Instead, we got Hunter Max D, and we'll show that off here in a second. Anyway, let's take a look at the card insert. As you can see, Monster Mutt Dalmatian and Max D. Pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie about that. All right, let's get to Dalmatian here. This truck is lovely. It is really cool the way this one turned out. We got a dark green body, light green roll cage, black chassis. We got yellow tires with green speckles. They're the exact same as the zombie truck, but this time we got green rims, and of course the green window insert as well. Reminds me of green apple jello or lime jello. Yeah. Anyway. So this one's got a lot of detail to it. As you can see here, the first big thing that pops up is the teeth. So what they did here is they took the teeth and they made them look bloody. They made them look broken. Some of the teeth are shattered. And then of course, there's even teeth there's a tooth that's just straight up missing out of the mouth. So the mouth looks destroyed. There's blood splatter coming out of the mouth. You know, for kids' toys, for Monster Jam kids' toys, these are really violent now that I think about it, which is weird because they normally, considering that they had to censor a bunch of stuff recently, I find it funny that these even got made. Anyway, another detail about this one is there appears to be like these yellow splatters all over the truck, and they look like mustard. I don't think they're mustard. I don't really know what the intention of those were, but they're kind of silly, not gonna lie. The eyebrows here are in yellow, the ears are yellow, tongue is yellow, nose is yellow, tail is yellow, and the collar, just Monster Mutt Dalmatian on it, is in yellow. Got Monster Mutt written on the side, Monster Jam logo. There is all the teeth once again. They actually made it a split paint job. The teeth on this side are actually different than the teeth on the other side. Look at that. That's cool. I'm glad they did that. But yeah, there you go. That is the Monster Mutt Dalmatian for Team Zombie. A really cool piece to the collection of zombie trucks there. Let's go ahead and see how, whoa, that one glows really well under black light. Look at that. That is amazing. But yeah, there you go. That is Zombie Dalmatian. One final truck to go, and it is Max D for Team Hunter. So we have got a rusty brown body, a army brown chassis, roll cage, dark gray chassis, concrete tires with the black speckles in them, and then of course we've got brown rims. So the main detail to point out that this one is that it's pretty much just a normal everyday Max D, except though it is covered in rust. As you can see, it has Max D and everything written up top, which looks really cool. Max D, Tom Meents, Monster Jam. Got Maximus on the side there looking as good as he always does, just rusty. And he's glowing still on the eyes and mouth. His side's exactly the same. The front, I actually noticed a really cool detail. One of the headlights is missing. That's really the only completely destroyed factor of this truck. Max D there. And then the other thing I wanted to point out is if you look at the top of the truck, there are chains that start all the way at the front and they run all the way to the back, down the back of the truck, and they kind of just go off to nowhere. All the taillights are here, Monster Jam logo. Got the flame still on here, Max D. If you look, it is really hard to see, but another detail I noticed, It does say World Finals Champion underneath the chains. It's just covering it, so it's hard to see. But yeah, that is really cool that they put in all that detail. And yeah, there you go. That is the Hunter Max D. Kind of lackluster, not gonna lie. But to be fair, the Zombie Max D really wasn't all that good either. I kind of feel Max D just got, I guess, pushed over. Maybe, I'm gonna be completely honest, I really don't think Max D really fit a zombie versus hunter theme all that well. So I guess it's they did what they could here, and you know what? It still turned out pretty good. Anyway, here is the turntable. Let's end the video. There you go. That's all 4 of them together going down the line. We got Zombie for Team Zombie, Monster Mutt Dalmatian Zombie, Soldier Fortune Hunter, Max D Hunter. So there you go. That is the set of 2 packs there. Pretty cool, not gonna lie. Oh, and by the way, the other thing I forgot to mention, because this is my first video on this series, Spin Master decided that because it was a zombie versus hunter series, there would be more zombies than there are hunters. So there's only 4 hunter trucks that they ever made. The other 12 trucks out of 16 are zombies. So basically what they did is they did 2 series of 2 packs. The 2 packs had the 4 hunter trucks in it with 4 zombie trucks. Then they did 2 series of single packs, and every single truck in the singles packs was zombie. There were no hunters in single packs. So it made it to where the hunters were outnumbered, which is how it would be during a zombie apocalypse. But still, as a collector and as somebody who hopes to someday do a stop-motion Monster Jam All-Star Challenge with the zombie versus hunter trucks, that makes it a pain in the butt. Because do you know how hard it is to do a 12v4 bracket for racing and freestyle and stuff? It's pretty difficult. And I eventually got an idea, but we'll see how it applies when we actually do the event. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next unboxing video. Peace out.